Wuling Aishang A100C debuts in China. The state-owned company's aggressive push into a surging electric vehicle market, constructed under SGMW's JV structure within SGMW, SAIC GM Wuling. Aishang A100C is an honest effort to carve its own niche, as much as Wuling has already been established to thrive with the Hongguang Mini EV, which was once a best-selling battery electric vehicle in 2021. A100C is a standalone project to further enhance the brand's presence and more upscale. At first glance, the design of Aishang A100C recalls Chang'an Lumen, a mini electric city vehicle that launched in 2022. Nevertheless, the A100C cuts its own character with proportioning differences and a much more emotional, nigh scowl-like front-end design. It measures 3,285 millimeters in length, 1,708 millimeters in width, and 1,550 millimeters in height on a 1,980 millimeter wheelbase. The A100C is an efficiency maestro that will excel in the midst of downtown chaos. The hanging overhangs, wedge lines, and blacked-out pillars provide a wedge-like silhouette, and wind-defying wheel covers optimize efficiency and add to the appearance. Anything but bland, the Aishang A100C exterior is not boring. The creased headlamps with such character-defining lines are among its stylized front grille, amidst retro-finished door handles and a subtle front bumper-integrated air intake. The look is a combination of half-function and half-retro styling. The retro theme is supplied by round taillights at the rear, which shifts the vehicle away from the growing numbers of small battery electric cars on Chinese roads. Aishang A100C interior styling is modest and modern appearing inside. The cabin paves the way for the new car minimalist design and technology integration, such as by implementing the use of the floating center touchscreen and LCD digital instrument cluster. All are purposely simplified and made easy to use and not information overloading the driver. From the behind of a two-spoke steering wheel, the gear shift is ergonomically placed within hand's reach. Absence of a tunnel in the center provides an open, ventilated space between driver and passenger, with utmost comfort within the cabinet. Physical controls are retained on more intricate operations, such as air conditioning controls, to provide familiarity without the necessity of dependence upon the digital interface. The vehicle seats 4 individuals, with each one being provided a fixed headrest to uphold maximum comfort. Practicality was not overlooked, and the A100C has 106 liters of boot space that grows to a whopping 882 liters when the rear seat is lifted. Just enough space for a weekend's worth of shopping or small suitcase requirements. Concealed under its sporty bonnet is a single rear-mounted electric motor delivering 51 horsepower and 83 newton-meters of torque. Actually, numbers are not groundbreaking, but they are exactly right for an urban runabout, where responsiveness and daily driving are of greater priority. Juice comes in the form of a Goshen high-tech supplied lithium iron phosphate battery pack with a total capacity of 17.65 kilowatt-hours. Spec includes a 220 kilometer CLTC test cycle range that places the A100C in a class with other range-focused, short-range city EVs. Price, as with the majority of Chinese mini-electric cars, is where bargains are sealed. Wuling Aishang A100C costs 39,800 yuan, or about 5,590 USD. It places it a bit higher than the most significant rivals, about 2,000 yuan higher than Chang'an Lumen, and about 4,000 yuan higher than Wuling's latest Hongguang Mini EV version. The higher price is matched by the updated appearance of the car in styling, more functionality, and newer technology, although competition is extremely stiff here as well. It is available in 4 trim levels: and the model offers purchasers varying levels of equipment and options. They are all aimed at specific demographic segments, ranging from young professionals who need a stylish but affordable runabout car for everyday use, to small families who need a second car for urban driving. By offering several trim levels, Wuling can appeal to a larger number of buyers without compromising on cost competitiveness. Aishang A100C's design also speaks of the strategic transformation of Wuling from a pure JV company to independent branded models with some potential to fight in China's booming EV market. The move echoes the brand's desire to proliferate products and break free from the shadow of SGMW's most iconic models. It also includes the future when Wuling can compete head-on, back-to-back, with veteran small EV players on the strength of its local manufacturing heft and close understanding of price-sensitive local consumer needs. The designers of the A100C clearly made compromises on cost, pragmatism, and design. Wind-slicing profile, aerodynamic silhouette, and modern cabin, every design aspect is an expression of an effort at making it functional but exciting. A few other city newcomers exchange character for affordability, but the Aishang A100C clings to its character with some astute styling cues and proportioned design. While its grumpy face is non-traditional, it will certainly make a statement on the road. Practicality is still the A100C's forte. Lack of a middle tunnel, for example, is simple to use in-cabin and contributes to an airy ambiance, a luxury not normally sacrificed in compact cars. Mechanical and electrical control's visual simplicity reflects a rational impression, with the comfort usage being accessed evenly by both young and elderly. Stripiness on the dashboard serves to establish an aura of ease and freedom, one that takes priority in cramped environments. From an engineering perspective alone, the A100C's lightness and modest power translate into responsiveness and agility. Its electric powertrain is calibrated for range and endurance, especially in heavy urban driving, where top speeds are never attained. Rear-wheel drive also helps its responsiveness, making it surprisingly well-planted and stable in character in urban driving conditions. A100C's charm is not merely utilitarian. The fact that it is inexpensive and unadorned in looks makes it a car that first-time buyers, students, or elderly drivers who just want a simple electric runaround with fewer annoyances will covet. That modern technology, digital displays, and connectivity-enabled interfaces, in this instance, is available gives it the look of modernness, typical of pricier automobiles. Within the broader context of the Chinese electric vehicle market, Aishang A100C also faces competition from a number of other vehicles of the same size, but Wuling's reputation as a maker of low-cost, reliable vehicles can provide it with an edge. Its extensive network of service centers and track record of producing small cars in volume can also draw those who prefer tried and tested quality and performance. All in all, the Wuling Aishang A100C is an interesting new competitor in the emerging micro-EV segment. Efficiency, urban usability, and unconventional design are all offered at a price still within reach of the mass market. In a competitive market, it stands out with premium design choices, spacious interior, and prestige that an established builder brand brings. This type of small electric hatch is an excellent example of a move in the right direction for Wuling if it is to make a name for itself as a standalone electric brand by blending newness and sensibility into a car where convenience and affordability are paramount.